Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
The 1-0.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Corey Seager. To the right side, and a foul ball. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Ball two.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 21, Jake.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Man at second.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jock.
Here is Jock Peterson.
Ball. Down.
Nimmo at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. On the ground, Perdomo. And that is the third out of the inning. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Gurriel. This one in the air. Young under it. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup.
Del Castillo.
One out man at first. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. Next is the designated hitter. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Fought off foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. So now it's Nolan Arenado. In the air, right field. Nimmo in position. 2 down.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 6,
Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man on second, 2 down. And right back to the mound. The flip, nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in the desert, top of the second.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So man aboard, Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Carter, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. In the air, left field. Gurriel under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The second baseman, Josh.
So digging in, Josh Smith.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 on, 1 out.
Good
That's
spot
outside.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a ground ball over to Perdomo. That's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rangers nothing. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Alec Thomas.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a bouncer. Young gets it to first and quickly 1 away in the second.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Cattell.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then boom, you hear the ball hit the mid, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Just
that's
missed.
Ball, that's down.
The 2-2. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Duran.
Hey.
And the 0-1. Foul ball. And it skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away. Up the middle, Perdomo. In plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Siegs to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey! Ball 1.
Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field.
Nope.
But he can jump you if you make a mistake. He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one almost got him.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Durant settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Jose.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Doubled his first time.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Hammer, base hit. The throw in. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Chase Field as we stepping in for the Rangers.
Burger.
Next offering misses down and away.
Ball, that's out.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Yeah, the batter now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one in the air. Marte settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Hit by a pitch his first time up. On the ground to third. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in the desert, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That one way inside.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next
Once you get
for
the ball by the
Diamondbacks,
pitcher, there's a lot of
center
base hits
fielder,
up the middle,
number
even on
5,
ground balls. So a
Alec
nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Alec Thomas now. And that is out of play.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Manager out of the
Tim
dugout
Bozo.
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Number
Texas.
75
Number
taking over on the
75.
mound. First and second, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Late swing, foul to the left. The D-backs trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Check swing went around. Strike one. Two on, one out. Inside and it hit him.
That ball got him right
and
there.
now the bases are loaded.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now Corbin
The right
Carroll to
fielder,
the
number
dish for a
7,
big at bat.
Corbin.
Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Good
Oh,
miss
that's
with
off
that
the plate.
changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And a foul ball. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 8-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in for. Really good job at the plate.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Del Castillo in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Grand slam for the Snakes here. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here in a
Leading off
blowout,
for the
which gives us a
Rangers,
chance
the
to
center
talk about
fielder,
just
Evan
about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
One away.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Danny
Jansen to hit here. Single to right in his first trip. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
The Diamondbacks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 5th. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Josh Smith.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. He hit into a double play his first time up. This is again 5 in a row. Jansen, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Popped up. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here in the desert. Now it's the DH, number 11. 2 for 2. So he's got to be feeling good right now.
He's turning a special day into something magical with how easy he's making it look at the plate. Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan
Nato comes in to take his cuts. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one hammered. High
Line up.
bounce
Ground
over
rule
the
double.
fence for an automatic
Two bases,
double.
everybody.
Well, there's something really nice about
The
getting
first
yourself
baseman,
an
number
automatic
6,
double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Arenado scores. It's 9-0, and in its second with an RBI double. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 75 departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Gavin
Rangers,
Collier will
number
take over here.
65,
And with the
Gavin
big deficit on the
Collier.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Up next for the
And at second with
Diamondbacks,
one away,
the
Alec
center
Thomas
fielder,
stands
number
in now
5,
for the Diamondbacks.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's too
That's a
low. Ball one.
Hey!
There's the strike at the knees. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Thomas not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
Hey!
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And it's 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the D-backs 9 and the Rangers nothing. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Brandon Nimmo
leading off
stepping in for the
the right
Rangers.
fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a 1-1. There's a high chopper, and that's foul. Hit weakly on the ground. Marte throws to first in time. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Hey!
Strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to
That's a
one
ball.
velocity and stay there.
The D-backs up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two down, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Just
ball
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Jock Peterson.
Man at first. Here's Jock Peterson. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
Berger off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
In the dirt. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Just missed there. Boom. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. Yeah, the batter now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. This one in the air. Young should have this one. And there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're high level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stays alive.
Ball 1.
Collier checks the runner.
He's in there. He's
dives
safe.
back in safely. 1 out and a runner at second. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Number 11 stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
No, that's down.
Carroll on at second with 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. We're through 6 full. This is Back here in the desert, top of inning number 7. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Young.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Popped in the air. Left field. Gurriel gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen now at the plate.
Ball, that's just out.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Second baseman, Josh.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. He'll score. It's 10-1.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 12.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
And that one pulled foul. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Durant started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball 2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Rangers 1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers,
back in a new pitcher here
number
to start the
68,
bottom of the 7th. Jalen Beeks. Here's Nolan
Leading
Arenado.
off for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And there's a foul ball. 0-1 down. And that one is inside. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, number 6.
And here is Ildemaro Vargas.
Vargas.
Hey!
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The batter, number 2.
Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count now even up. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they maintain their 10-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Diamondbacks,
back, and a new arm on the
number
mound to start
50,
the 8th. Number 50.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball, that's out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2-2 now. And that one missing low. This one in the air right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thaw getting cranked up as well. The Diamondbacks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air center field. Thomas settles underneath it. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. First pitch misses.
Hey!
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
And now Jack Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Peterson just got a piece of it. Berger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 1 left for Texas. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Leading up.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
That's a ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jalen Beeks done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So
Texas,
out of the bullpen
number
for the Rangers,
44,
Cal Quantrill.
Quantrill.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Ninth inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 10-1. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the ninth. Here's Josh Young. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Carter, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Hey!
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Right through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Vargas takes it himself, and now one out remaining for Texas.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Number 50 done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Pitching change here, Kevin Ginkel. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ginkel.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Danny Jansen.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Out towards right center field. Carroll under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.